Imagine never visiting Amazon, Walmart, or a single shopping website ever again. No scrolling through hundreds of fake reviews, no clicking through 10 different open tabs to compare prices, no typing in your credit card details, filling out shipping addresses, or dealing with annoying checkout pages. In fact, maybe there's no website involved at all. Instead, you just tell an AI what you want. It searches thousands of products across the entire internet. It checks real-time inventory, compares specs, finds the absolute best price, and then, here's the crazy part, it buys it for you. Right now, Google is quietly building the underlying plumbing to make this exact future possible. It's called UCP, the Universal Commerce Protocol, and buy now pay later giant Klarna just threw its massive weight right behind it. Now don't make the mistake of thinking this is just another boring payment industry announcement. This could literally be the beginning of the end of the checkout button as we know it. To understand why this is such a massive deal, we have to look at how AI shopping works right today. Today's AI agents are undeniably powerful, but commercially, they are fragmented. An AI like ChatGPT or Claude can reason about what you want all day long. You can ask it to recommend the best noise-canceling headphones, and it will give you a great list. But the moment you actually want to buy them, the system breaks down. To actually complete a transaction online, you need a long, interconnected chain of systems: discovery, product data, inventory checks, cart creation, checkout pages, identity verification, payment authorization, and fulfillment. Every single retailer on the planet exposes those capabilities differently. Amazon has its own proprietary checkout system, Shopify stores use another, Target uses something else. An AI agent trying to buy something across these different platforms gets stuck because every store speaks a completely different language. That is the exact problem UCP is attacking. Think about what HTTP did for the early web. Back then, you didn't need to know how every individual website server was built or coded. HTTP created a common, universal language for browsers and servers to talk to each other. UCP is attempting something conceptually similar for agent-driven commerce. It's trying to build the standard language that lets any AI agent seamlessly talk to any store's backend. And this brings us to Klarna. When Klarna announced support for UCP, they weren't merely saying, "Hey, we support another cool Google tech protocol." The strategic implication here is way bigger. Payment providers are actively preparing for a world where the entity initiating the transaction is no longer a human, clicking a physical buy button on a screen. The AI agent becomes the interface. The human gives the intent and authorization. The payment infrastructure executes the background transaction instantly. Let's walk through what this looks like in practice because the scenario is both fascinating and a little bit scary. Imagine waking up and saying to your voice assistant or phone, "I need a new laptop. Find me the best option under $1,500. I prefer something lightweight with at least 16 GB of RAM, and I need it delivered to my house by Friday." Instead of spending 2 hours on tech blogs and Amazon comparison tables, your AI agent goes to work behind the scenes. It searches thousands of retailers simultaneously. It filters for specs. It compares real-time prices. It verifies warehouse inventory to ensure it can hit your Friday deadline. It might even negotiate a dynamic discount or apply an automated coupon code. Then, it sends a quick ping to your watch. Found the Dell XPS 13 for $1,299 with Friday delivery. Should I buy it? Now pause for a second and ask yourself the absolute billion-dollar question. If the AI makes the purchase decision, who actually owns the customer relationship? That single question is sending shockwaves through the entire corporate world. Because today, Amazon owns the storefront. They control what you see, what gets recommended on the homepage, and what ads are placed in front of your eyes. But tomorrow, the AI agent might own the entire customer interaction. The store becomes an invisible back-end supplier, and that changes everything. Let's break down what this shift means for the entire economy, because the business implications are wild. First, let's talk about retailers. If human beings stop browsing websites, your fancy storefront design doesn't matter anymore. Your product feed becomes your critical infrastructure. If your inventory data is slightly off, or your specs aren't laid out in clean data, the AI simply skips your store entirely. Bad data equals zero sales. Second, search engines. For decades, search engines made trillions of dollars by serving you ads when you searched for best-running shoes. But if AI agents answer shopping queries directly in the background, traditional product search traffic could completely collapse. Google knows this, which is precisely why they are trying to build the UCP plumbing first. Third, marketplaces. Gigantic platforms like Amazon, Walmart, and Shopify have an enormous incentive to control how these AI agents access their commerce ecosystems. Will Amazon allow Google's AI agents to buy from their sellers smoothly? Or will they lock down their walls to force you to use an Amazon-native AI? A massive ecosystem war is brewing. Fourth, payments. When a human clicks a button, traditional fraud algorithms look at device IDs, IP addresses, and behavioral clicking patterns. But when a machine buys for you, the payment layer needs entirely new ways to answer one critical question. Did the human actually authorize this purchase, or is a bot running wild? And fifth, security. This is where things get genuinely terrifying. What happens when an AI agent gets hacked, prompt injected, or suffers a system bug? Imagine an attacker manipulating your shopping agent into quietly ordering 50 laptops to a scam address instead of one. This is why things like machine identity, cryptographically signed authorizations, strict spending limits, auditability, and trust layers are going to become the most critical tech infrastructure of the next decade. Here is the uncomfortable truth for every e-commerce company listening right now. Optimizing your website for human eyes may not be enough anymore. You need to start optimizing your business for machines. Welcome to the era of agent-readable commerce. Winning in this new world requires perfectly structured product data, real-time, zero-latency inventory tracking, machine-readable store policies, predictable, robust APIs, transparent, non-hidden pricing, seamless fulfillment data, instant agent authorization protocols, automated machine-friendly returns and cancellation workflows. Why? Because your next high-value customer isn't going to read your beautifully designed product page or watch your catchy marketing video. Their AI will. The real battle happening right now in Silicon Valley isn't just about who can build the smartest shopping assistant, it's about who controls the protocol that lets that assistant buy anything on Earth. Google wants UCP to be the global standard. Payment giants like Klarna and Visa want to ensure they are the transactional backbone. Retailers want to survive without getting cut out of the loop entirely. AI startups want to capture your personal loyalty as your primary life agent, and consumers just want ultimate convenience without giving a software program unlimited access to their bank accounts. That is the battle for agentic commerce. And if this transition works out the way tech giants are planning, the next time you need to buy something online, you won't go shopping at all.
You'll just tell your AI, buy it. What do you think? Would you trust an AI with your credit card to buy your everyday gear? Or does giving up control feel a bit too risky? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. I'd love to read what you think. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe for more deep dives into the tech reshaping our world, and I'll see you in the next one.